This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached the end of the season and we can still finish in the top 6. So, fingers crossed. Hello everyone and welcome to part 15 of a Selhurst Success Story. And as you can see, we're in the middle of a game. Before I explain to you what's happening, please, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to know when future videos are going to be released. Comment below just to say hi. And also, whether you're new or you're not, hit the like button because the more likes, the more it shows me people are enjoying the videos. Right, at the end of the last episode, when we went out of the Europa League conference, the Europa, whatever it was called, in the semi-final stage, I said I'll probably be back for the end of season review. We were, was it 9 points off the top 6? We were disappearing. Well, everyone else seems to be bottling it. We beat Leeds. We beat Sheffield United. We lost to Liverpool, as expected. And we're 4-1 up with about 11 minutes and 15 seconds of normal time to go against Leicester. Leicester were one of the teams competing for that top 6 position. And as it stands, if we look at the league table, we are in 6th place. We do have another game after this. We play Tottenham. Chelsea have got a game in hand still. Leicester have still got a game in hand and will only be a point behind us. So it's not, I'm not getting excited and whoa, here we go, ladies and gents, we're qualifying for Europe again. But as it stands, we're in with a chance. Even if Chelsea win their game in hand, we can still go into the last day of the season only 3 points off. So I said if there was a chance of qualifying for Europe, we would come back. And there is. So if I press play, we can see out the rest of this game. Hopefully hold on to a 4-1 lead. Or even add a 5th off the top of the bar. Yeah, I said I'll be back. If there's a chance, there is a chance. So we're back. I wanted to come back at the end of this game because we can see out the game and explain what's happening. It's a massive victory for us. Massive victory. It makes it 3 wins out of 4. And as you can see, 37 points. Goal differences are the same. So what we're hoping for here is Chelsea to lose in their game in hand. Which I'm not sure who it's going to be against. Man United, Liverpool, Leicester and Chelsea have all got games in hand. I'm hoping that Chelsea have to play Man United and Leicester have to play Liverpool, the other way around or whatever. If Chelsea and Leicester are playing the teams above, hopefully the 2 teams above win, and we go into the last day of the season with everything in our own hands, although we're playing Tottenham. So it's not going to get any easier, is it? If we just look at our schedule, we're away to Tottenham, Leicester and Chelsea are playing each other last game of the season. So, their game in hand, Leicester's is against Liverpool, Chelsea's must be against Man United. And they're playing each other last day of the season. So, as it stands now, if Man United and Liverpool can get the victories over Chelsea and Leicester, and then Leicester play Chelsea on the last day of the season. So we've got a big chance here. Chelsea are going to have one eye on the Champions League final where they play Liverpool. So it's a big if. Like saying if this happens, if that happens. And we've also got to go to Tottenham and pick up a victory, which isn't easy. But the chance is still there. So let's keep our fingers crossed, ladies and gents, because we might be finishing in the top 6. So the team for the trip to Tottenham is Livakovic in goal, Agu, Anderson, Brennan, Mitchell, Mansverk, Braganza, Elise, Plozek, Petkovic and Edouard. That is the team. And the situation is this. We are currently in 7th place. Leicester City lost 3-0 away to Liverpool. Chelsea were 2-0 down at home to Manchester United. They came back and they hit a 93rd minute equaliser to get a 2-2 draw. So the table has us in 7th, Chelsea in 6th, a point ahead of us. So we need to win here and hope that Chelsea don't. If Chelsea win, we can't finish top 6. If we win, then we need Chelsea to fail to win and we finish top 6. If we don't win and we get a draw, we need Chelsea to lose and it goes on goal difference, and we also need other teams not to do well as well, like Leicester. Well, actually, if Leicester and Chelsea... if Leicester beat Chelsea, it all goes on goal difference. To be honest, it's a bit complicated. Basically, we need to win and hope that Chelsea don't. That's basically what we need to happen right now. If actually, I was going to pause it then and show you. Tottenham get a corner. It's been cleared. And Edouard picks the ball up on the right. Can we get a breakaway early? Elise through to Edouard, but the defence picks it up. This is by no means an easy game, by the way. I'm talking like, if we win and this happens and that happens and this happens and that happens. But Tottenham are 4th in the league and they're playing to try and qualify for the Champions League. So it's by no means an easy game. Petkovic to Plozek. Plozek, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper and doesn't manage to get the goal. I need to pause it on that screen so that I can just put our formation in place and talk you through the league. And I want to do it before there's a goal. Unless we score. If we score, then we can talk through it before. Edouard, the defence has made a mistake. Go on. Edouard rounds the goalkeeper and we are 1-0 up. Odds on Edouard. Rounds the keeper. Slots it home. It all stemmed from a defensive error. Who was it? Edwards knocked the ball too far. Couldn't get to it. Edouard picked it up. And there. Nice little shimmy to the right. Keeper, no chance. And that is 1-0. If we change that quickly. But I don't know why that hasn't changed for some reason. Yeah, it's changed now. Right, so as it stands, we are 6th. So if everything stays the same, we qualify for Europe. Newcastle ain't going to reach us on goal difference. It's only Chelsea that can stop us. If Chelsea beat Leicester, then whatever happens here is disregarded. And Tottenham are going to try and hit back at us, obviously, because they need to win to finish top 4. Plozek picks up possession. Mitchell, Renan, Manswerk over the top. Picks out Elise, who finds Edouard. Edouard crosses the ball and Plozek gets there, but we can't get it in. You might have noticed as well that there's no Sesko. Benjamin Sesko is injured. He's missed most of the last few games. It's Plozek. Played the ball. Elise. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Michael Elise. I think that Elise was offside initially, but then once a defender touches the ball, it's a new phase of play. I don't know if the game's that clever, to be fair, but yeah, Plozek looked like he was offside there. He stops, Hackett, then he doesn't control, he miscontrols the ball, and Elise runs in, tips it over the keeper, and that's 2-0. Tottenham do have a chance here, though. They have a dangerous free kick. It's hit the top of the crossbar and gone out of play. There's a cross, and that's over the top as well. Chelsea are 1-0 up. We've dropped back down to 7th place, ladies and gents. We need Leicester to hit back at Chelsea, because no matter what happens here, we could go on and win 10-0, but we're not going to, because Tottenham are going to score here. Look, there you go. Son adds a goal, and that's 2-1. Or is it? VAR's checking it. The goal's been disallowed, so we could still win 10-0. But even if we win 10-0, if Leicester don't manage to get back, very marginal, but yeah, I'll take that. If Leicester don't manage to get back in the game against Chelsea, we finish 7th. And here's Petkovic to Edouard. Edouard back to Braganza. Braganza finds Mansverk, who plays it over to Plozek. And Plozek, what a finish. I think he may have been marginally offside. I think he may have been offside. No, he wasn't. The goal's awarded. VAR has gone for us today. They've disallowed one for Tottenham. Edouard, Braganza, over to back to Mansverk. Mansverk over the top. Plozek, lovely finish on the volley. And that's 3-0. And we're finishing the season in style no matter what happens at the Chelsea game. They're 2-0 up. Lukaku has added a second for Chelsea. So we're going to finish 7th by the looks of things, unless either Tottenham or Leicester do something special here. We're looking every bit the winners in this match. It could all go wrong. We've all seen it go wrong before. That's offside. Got to be. But he puts it wide anyway, so that don't really matter. We need Leicester to do something. They're not going to, are they? It's going to end up with us missing out on the top 6 by a point. Which it goes back to us throwing away a 2-goal lead against Chelsea earlier on in the season. A couple of episodes back, we were 2-0 and 3-1 up against Chelsea and we lost 4-3. Hold on to a draw in that game and we're in the top 6. Simple as that, really, isn't it? It's literally hold on to a draw in that game. It takes 2 points off of them, gives us an extra point. So we'd be 3 points ahead of them now. Over the top. Elise may have been offside. We're going to get another check. VAR's going to be involved a lot in this game, isn't it? Are they going to get a decision? No, we get the decision again. Elise, another great finish. Ball out to Plozek. Plozek brings it back. Mitchell crosses it. Elise on the volley. 4-0. And Tottenham Hotspur, a 4th place, they are going to qualify for the Champions League and we're beating them away from home 4-0 with an XG of 2.64. We've had 12 shots on target, 22 shots overall. Could have been 5 then. Let's make a substitution. We'll give Cheek Koyate a farewell because I don't think he's going to be here next season. He can come on for Braganza as a box-to-box. Eze can come on for Plozek. And we'll give Remy Matthews a farewell as well. There you go. I'm getting all sentimental seeing as we're 4-0 up. Remy Matthews is definitely leaving. His contract's up at the end of the season and he's no way good enough to get another contract. So we'll make a triple sub. We'll see out this game. And Leicester are coming back. Leicester have hit back. But I think Chelsea may have held on. I just looked down at the bottom left there. You might not have seen it because my ugly mug's in the way. You might have been wondering how I knew the scores. I don't know if you can see it when the game's running back. So you may not have seen it, but the last time I looked, it said Leicester 2, Chelsea 3. We have just absolutely annihilated Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham still finish in the top 4. They still get, I think they do anyway, they still get their Champions League place. We've been absolutely exceptional in that game. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Oh, that Leicester's goal was 95th minute, so it was too late for him to do anything anyway. Tottenham do indeed finish in the top 4. Liverpool are the champions of England again. They've beaten Man City by goal difference Man City won 3-0. Liverpool won 2-0. It was all on goal difference. And we finished 7th again. I think that's where we finished last season, wasn't it? 7th? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 7th last season, 7th this season. But it's not enough to give us a European place this season by the looks of it. Chelsea have got the Conference League 2 place, although there could be a twist here, ladies and gents, because Chelsea play Liverpool in the Champions League final. So if Chelsea win the Champions League, it could possibly give us a route into Europe. I'm not 100% sure. Right. Plozek's agent wants to start renegotiations because Wolves are interested, but he's got less interest in joining Wolves than what he has in signing new terms. We'll have a look at that in a second. For now, we're just going to enjoy finishing 7th. I'm going to sort out this contract negotiation, and then we'll have a look and see if Chelsea winning the Champions League gives us a route into Europe. I'm not sure if it does or not. I'm hoping it does. We can all keep our fingers crossed, can't we? Well, we waited to see if Chelsea would win the Champions League, and if they did, would we qualify for Europe? But it doesn't matter because Liverpool won. Liverpool won the Champions League 1-0 in the final over Chelsea. So we haven't qualified for Europe for next season. Our 7th place finish was amazing. It was a very, very good season in the end. Basically, we can look back. If we look back at our fixture list, we can look at games that we threw away and blame them. Mainly those two. 2-0 up against Brighton in the 90th minute, and we drew 2-2. And then Chelsea, 2-0 up and 3-1 up, and threw it all away. So that Chelsea game there, if we held them to a draw, we would have finished 6th. Simple as that. We would have finished 6th. We would have qualified for Europe again. As it stands, we aren't in Europe for next season, but we have got a lot to build on. Adam Plozek has just signed a new contract. Quite a bit of money, to be fair, but he has signed a new contract. If we look at the contracts that are going to be running out at the end of this season, it's just Remy Matthews. He's going to be moving on. Cheek Koyate, I'm probably going to look to take off the wage bill. He's earning 60 grand a week. He's now 33 years old. He isn't getting any better. He's making a lot of mistakes, getting sent off early in games, and I'm not really going to use him. That £60,000 a week can probably go elsewhere. Transfer budget, I think we've got 46 million and a £1.5 million wage budget. 42 million transfer budget, 1.5 million wage budget. So we're currently spending 1.433. Committed spend is 1.431. So we've got around about 90 grand a week left in the wage budget, and about 40, well, just under 43,000 transfer budget. So if I do want to make wholesale changes, I'm going to have to sell. I don't think I'm going to make that much money because the players that I do want to get rid of are not going to be worth that much. Like players like Nathan Ferguson. Will Hughes is going to be on his way. He's already arranged a transfer with Norwich. Chris Mepham can go. He's going to be worth a little bit, I suppose. Although his potential says that we might have another season with him and see how he gets on as backup. Other than that, I think our summer transfer window depends on whether or not we sell one of our highly rated players. Someone like Odsonne Edouard, who's rated at who's valued at 65 million. Or like there, Michael Elise, anything between 60 and 80 million. Aspria's up to 48 million. Sesko up to 48 million. He ain't going anywhere. Plozek up to around 49 million. He's got a release clause of 60 million that his agent asked me to put, or forced me to put into his new contract. But unless we sell one of the big players, I wouldn't expect major changes over the summer. There will definitely be one or two new faces because we do need to improve in certain areas, mainly with the squad depth. Squad depth is lacking. The only problem is an issue with this game is that if players aren't playing, they kick off and they want to leave. They want to go out on loan. They want to do this. They want to do that. So it might be an idea if I try to look at trying to sign players who will actually agree an emergency backup contract. Just a couple of them, so that we've got that squad base there. Other than that, that's going to wrap up this episode. We didn't quite manage to qualify for Europe, but we kept it alive until the last day of the season, which is all you can ask for, really. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy that, please do leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to know when future videos are released. Comment below just to say hi. Tell me what you would do if I do get the big offers in for players like Edouard, Plozek, Elise. Do you think I should keep them, hold on to them, try and build a team around them, or sell and try and bring in 2 or 3 quality players? They might not be that quality that Edouard, Elise and Plozek and that are, but they would help us build more of a squad depth than just that one amazing player. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.